Octagon has returned home to beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. We are sold out once again inside the Mandalay Bay Event Center, and the fans are ready for a great night of fights. Hi again, everybody. I'm Mike Goldberg. Welcome once again to the Ultimate Fighting Championship. The best strikers, wrestlers, submission artists, they are all set to compete here tonight inside the world-famous Octagon. My partner, as always, Joe Rogan. Joe, here we are again. More great fights.
Yeah, it is crazy the amount of talent we have here in the UFC, and these guys are only getting better. The matchups we have this evening are very, very interesting, Mike. If you're a fan of mixed martial arts, you are in for a treat tonight.
You said it, partner. A great night of fights ahead for all of us. All these matches coming up could be very memorable. But before our first fight, let's take a look at the rules of the Octagon. 3 judges will score the bout. The bout duration, 3 5-minute rounds. Tonight's championship fights are scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. A 10-point must scoring system is in effect, with the round winner gaining 10 points, his opponent 9 or less, based on effective striking, grappling, aggression, and Octagon control. We begin our night with a light heavyweight showdown between Mauricio Shogun Rua and Cyrille Diabate. A seasoned veteran, Cyrille Diabate made the transition from kickboxer to mixed martial artist and has fought against some of the best light heavyweights around the globe, including Shogun Rua and Babalu Sobral. With knockout punches and kicks, he'll be hoping to turn this into a stand-up war. A decorated mixed martial arts champion, both here and in Pride, light heavyweight superstar Mauricio Shogun Rua fires away at his opponents with a dynamic striking game. A well-rounded warrior with vicious knees and technical grappling skills, he's looking to electrify the crowd on his way to victory. Cyrille Diabate, set to enter the world-famous Octagon once again.
Cyrille Diabate is a French kickboxing champion, and he brings his world-class striking skills into the Octagon. But he's also decent with submissions. This is a very experienced mixed martial artist who's been competing against world-class opponents since 1999.
Cyrille Diabate, ready to throw down and put on a show. Mauricio Shogun Rua, making his way to the world-famous Octagon.
Mauricio Rua is an extremely well-rounded fighter. He attacks with a wide variety of strikes from all angles. He also has a ton of world-class experience. Before he became the light heavyweight champion here, he was the Pride middleweight Grand Prix champion.
Mauricio Shogun Rua, fired up and ready to go. Our Tale of the Tape is brought to you by UFC Store. The sport lives here. We are now set for the official introductions, and with that, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino in Las Vegas. And now, it's time to begin our first bout of the evening. 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Rueil-Malmaison, France, Cyrille, the Snake Diabate. And now, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, Mauricio Shogun Hua. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata, our referee. Mike Goldberg alongside my partner Joe Rogan. Round 1 is about to begin. Cyrille Diabate, Mauricio Shogun Hua. And here we go. When you look at the list of notable wins for
Hey, what's up everyone? Ooh, nice high kick attempt. It's good to be back. Oh, flying knee from Diabate. Shogun gets him down. Let the gambling addiction, alcoholism, and loan shark problems begin. Again. Hey, what's up, Devon? Let me give you some points, man. I don't think I've given you any. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Kimura from Shogun here. This is tight. This could be it. That's gonna be it. He gets it done. That's a weird Kimura. That's broken, but it's hilarious. I couldn't tell who had that at first. Wow. Shogun gets it done. Yeah, that's an Ngannou Kimura.
He gets his other arm underneath it and starts cranking it up towards his head. Picture perfect
Finger lock.
all kinds of pressure on that shoulder.
He's so powerful, he doesn't even have to actually have a hold of his arm. Definitely up there.
And with the official decision, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest.
Right, Devon, I'm going to give you 1,000 points, which is the default. There you go. Done.
The very first round. Declaring the winner by
Yeah.
due to a Kimura, Mauricio Shogun.
Right, Blizz, let me give you 1,000 as well. There you go.
Victory goes to Mauricio.
Yeah, practicing it in Japan with Sensei Seagal. Yep. What's up, Super? Well, that's that fight out of the way. Fucking hell. Shogun gets out there with no damage taken. What's up, Marsh? Oh, so would I, man. Oh, man. Those pregnancy tits or post-pregnancy tits, they bounce. Well, I've had some other stuff. I've recently finished Modern Warfare, so if you like Call of Duty, and you haven't, or rather, you can't play the campaign, but you want to watch it, you might like that one. It was a good. Oh yeah, sorry, Bessic, my bad. It was a great campaign. Oliveira looks noticeably younger. Thank you for reminding me. All right. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna have this running for a little bit.
Oliveira. And here we go.
I'll give it to the end of the first round or so, maybe. Or if it gets to the end of the first round, I'll give it a few minutes. A minute maybe. Oh, nice left hand from Dunham there.
He's got the single. Nice sprawl. Good takedown defense. Oh, big kick.
Nice right hand from Bronx.
Oh, nice hook and an uppercut after.
Oh, lead hook. Yeah, COD is definitely back. Yeah, he Maya, man. I actually slept through the entire card. I didn't mean to, but I did. Which is a shame because it's one of the few early cards, but I sleep on an upside down schedule, so even when I try not to. Oh, look at this. Dunham goes for the takedown. Dunham's going off a submission win over Conor McGregor. Armbarred him in the first round. So we'll see how he deals with... That's fine. Betting is just virtual points. You know, they don't actually mean anything. There's no real monetary value to them. But I don't know if... I think you have 1,000. I think I've given you 1,000 points. Let's see. Yeah, you've got 1,000 points, so... Alright, I'm about to close the betting anyway. Ooh. Yeah, man, I like Askren. I love Maya though, so it's like, I'm very happy Maya won. Ooh, nice right hand. Oh, Oliveira drops Dunham. He's hurt. See if he goes for a submission. By the way, Cyrille Gain gets the fucking heel hook. Glory and pride, yes. For a second, I thought you meant the promotions. Ooh, hammer fist. Or hammer fist. What, in real life? Yeah.
Nice counter right hand. Final 30 seconds. Non-title fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
Well, Maya, to be fair, is one of the best jiu-jitsu guys in the planet. On the planet. In the planet. Yeah, 244 and 245 is great. The heel hooker was sick. I was saying, I'm going to laugh if he gets this, and he fucking got it as well. And they went to war, Joe. What I see is... Mum. I meant to say man and said mum. They've got some real good fighters there. Definitely not as much as... Here's the thing. One has a lot of talent that's not really known to the West. So... There's a lot of guys in there that a lot of people don't know about, but they're really good. I mean, Team Lakay, I think they're called. They're not, you know, they're not legendary grapplers or anything. No problem, Mush. They're not legendary grapplers or anything, but they have really good striking and takedown defense. Yeah, Angela Lee, someone else. Who fought Angela Lee at one point? I forget who it was. Somebody did. It wasn't the suplex, it was the one... Mei Yamaguchi, I think it was. Was it Yamaguchi? Hold on. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, Yamaguchi. Yeah. Yeah, the name rings a bell. Ooh, Dunn was putting on him here. Nice sway. Oh. That is the guy who beat Vera, isn't it? I like that intercept knee. Didn't land, but it obviously was just to throw it out there. Get him thinking about it. Ooh. Dan's looking good on the feet here. But that Muay Thai. Nice up jab. Left hook. Yeah, aren't they the Asakura brothers? I need to watch more Rising, but it's on at insane times, so I just never get to watch it. But I bet it's great for you Aussies, right? Ooh. Yeah, dude, 245 is tacked. 244 is fire as well. My boy Johnny Walker. He's gonna. Oh, nice shots from Dunham here. He rocks Oliveira. Potentially a comeback here. Nice high kick. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've heard about it. Yeah, heard about them being like that. Man, this is a fight. Yeah, you get to. Oh, he's down. This could be it. This could be it. Can he survive? It's over. Charles Oliveira gets his second win in Universe mode. Yes, 245 was Aldo Moraes, Faber Yan.
Very nasty. Charles Oliveira gets the stoppage. Here we see it one more time.
Aldo's been looking a lot thinner. Apparently he started losing weight after he fought Volkanovski, and he looked like, I don't know, he looked pretty damn thin, but like not drawn out per se in a recent picture, so who knows. Maybe he's dropping muscle. Not that. Well, he must have been. Dude, I haven't watched Left Weight, but holy shit. Honestly, it just looks like CTE, like incarnate. Fucking headbutts. Yes, I will hold on. 293 points. MMA. Or MA. Martial arts. Vibes, you have 666. Piotr Yan. Yeah, here's the thing, right? With less weight, okay, not really less weight, but with boxing, man. People might say, oh, you watch MMA, how can you be like this? Because MMA is brutal as fuck. But, like, I watch boxing, and every time I see a 10 count, it's just depressing. Because, like, they're clearly fucking out of it. Why are you letting him fight again? It's just, especially with what we know now about how boxing is more dangerous for the brain. Because there's a lot more damage there and a lot more subconcussive shots. It's, I don't know, I always find it a bit uncomfortable. I can obviously watch boxing, but, you know, it doesn't, like... I say it does. I wouldn't say it didn't. It doesn't bother me, but you know, I can still watch it just fine. But that does make me feel uncomfortable a little bit. Matt Brown versus Ben Saunders. I got Matt Brown. Man survived everything. He can't be killed. The immortal. All fights up next. We'll have a look. Well, they're Undercard bout, isn't it? Yeah, let them see who is up next. Oh, Martin Kampmann versus Mike Swick. Hit your bets now. We'll get your bets in either way, however you want to say that. Paramount Brown will be good today, for sure. Wow, okay. 2-minute knockdown rule. Fucking hell. TJ, let me start.
It's a welterweight matchup between the Dane kickboxer, Martin Kampmann, and the American
608 points. That'd be interesting. Jones, let me give you some points. But the command will tell you, or the thing will tell you. Hold on. Hold on, I've got to put your name in here.
Is brought to you by UFC Store. The sport lives
here. Hold on.
Martin Kampmann.
Hold on.
And we are underway. Mike Swick trains out of AKA in San Jose, California. He has his purple belt in Dave Camarillo's Guerrilla Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, yeah, 1,000 points. Let me, if you plot twist Swick. If you want to pick one, if you want to put a bet in Jones, just follow the command up there, and I will, and then after that I'll end it. Oh, immediately Kampmann gets... Kampmann is underrated as a grappler, man. Obviously got good striking, very good striking. But his grappling skills are underrated. It should be, yeah. What's up, Snowman? I think you have points. Let me see. You don't. Let me give you some. I'm sorry. So it does also put your name on there. It doesn't also give points, but it does eventually also put your name in there. It just takes a while. Just Snowman. 1,000 points. There you go. They're in a clinch here. Trying to get to a single collar. Alright, I'll let... Oh, I'm triangle! Hold on, I'm ending this bet before people can get bets in on fucking... Before people can get bets in on Swick in case he wins. Okay. Ooh. Just, not to be an asshole, but you know. And I'm not trying to insinuate that people are going to do that, but say, it's just, I was half joking, but, yeah. Yeah, man, but Maya's that good, man. Maya is that good.
Joe, he's going to get back up to his feet. Look at how he's utilizing the cage effectively.
Let's see if... Oh, nice trip from Kampmann. Straight back in a full guard. They're back to their feet. See if Kampmann gets to that tie clinch. Put it back against the cage. Yeah, he does. Dude, that grappling was so fun.
Both fighters continuing to try to get to a more dominant position.
Ooh, a nice little sway on that uppercut. Nice little jab to the body as well. But Swick hits him. First round is coming to a close here. Good first round.
much action, and you never know how a judge weighs a takedown over, say, a jab. Very tough round to call.
Yeah, I was really happy for Douglas as well. My sweeps are crazy good.
All right, let's go to the replay, Mike. We're looking at that spectacular suplex.
Who did you bet money on?
Now a look at that near submission that was let go. Didn't quite have it locked.
Let go. He says that like he legitimately just let go. I didn't mind that fight. It wasn't the best thing in the world, the Lima fight, but I'm happy for Lima. Rory just, I don't know. Yeah, that dude. Oh my god, that one Plata. So nice. Honestly, Maya's grappling is always just it's a sight to behold. He makes jiu-jitsu look like UFC Undisputed 3 with how active it is. Yeah, I definitely think it's tempered his aggressiveness, I guess. I mean, but if he finds peace in it, good for him, you know. Nothing against him for it. Yeah, that's true, but Thiago Santos is just a different man. I did always find it interesting. I'm not religious, and I don't know, like, the code per se, but how do deeply religious people then go and beat people up in a cage? I don't particularly understand that. I mean, oh, nice uppercut from Kampmann. I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm legitimately asking a question. Oh, high kick. Last fight, Kampmann's coming off a KO of, or TKO, a finish of some sort over Anthony Johnson. So that's a big one for him. Feather in his cap. Ha! He sacrificed to the Dark Lord before that fight. Baby slice, yeah, those fucking elbows to the back of the head. Oh, give me that back.
He's in the full mount. He's got half guard.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, money and power.
Side control. He ate that one.
Ooh.
Half guard. Moves into full mount here.
Here's a question, not to get too religious or anything, but how many Australians, like, or New Zealanders or Kiwis, like, are they, like, especially the Aussies, are they, like, super religious? Especially the younger generation. I mean, I don't actually know statistics, but I don't know if, like, a ton of them are actually religious. I'm just curious, because, I don't know, it'd just be interesting to know, I guess. Because Tyson Fury is the main event. I mean, it just has to be. It's Tyson Fury. Yeah, I figured it would. I figured it would be something like that. Yeah, definitely some people. This is the second undercard bout, so. Ooh, nice little jab there. Oh, okay. Yeah. It seems like the more modern generations, the younger generations, are sort of moving away from that a little bit. Especially in the UK as well. The UK has slowly moved away from, like, a religious sort of population, especially the newer, like, this generation. Yeah, you guys are savages in Australia and New Zealand. You're awesome. I mean, everyone's awesome, but you know what I mean.
Counter strike that landed clean. And this is why you don't want to be cornered against the cage. Just some punishing shots that connect.
Well, I mean, this was also the era when, I guess, yeah, the previous one a little bit as well. You got, this game came out in the era when alright, fair enough. Where 3-round main events were kind of, they happened on pay-per-view, so. Ooh, nice body knee from Kampmann. Man, Kampmann's putting it on him. Ooh, left hook. Oh, beautiful uppercut, intercepts a Superman punch. He's down. This could be it. Kampmann piled it on. This could be a third win in a row. Hits. He gets it. It's over. It's over. Martin Kampmann. He puts him out of his misery, I suppose. I would absolutely hang out with you guys at a bar. Because you guys seem awesome. I'd hang out with most people in a bar, to be honest, to watch fights.
Look at it from this angle.
Oh, okay. Well, the generation before that. Oh, okay. iGen. Yeah, I imagine. But I suppose I can manage that.
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 32 seconds of the third round.
Hey, what's up, Tony? How you doing, man?
K.O. Martin, the Hitman Kampmann.
Martin Kampmann is the winner.
Nelson versus JDS is up next. JDS coming off a heel injury. Finally able to return to action. Hold on. Put these betting things in. There you go. All the way to the Pride card, by the way. Oh yeah, it does feel nice to have a good internet, and I know that feeling. Right, next fight. I would watch that fight too, yeah. I think Kevin Lee would smoke him, honestly. And I love me some Ben Askren. Or he could just get held down, but I'm pretty sure, especially on the feet, he would do some real damage. Oh, I just saw your message, Richard, yeah. I did enjoy the COD campaign past year. You bet by going exclamation mark bet and then the ID, yeah. There you go.
Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Roy Nelson and Junior Cigano dos Santos. When Junior dos Santos arrived in the UFC, he put away a who's who list of top heavyweights, including Fabricio Verdum, Gabriel Gonzaga, and Mirko Krokop. Tonight, he's looking to use that jaw-rattling power to add one more name to the list. After a decorated career, it's no secret anymore that there's a world-class athlete behind the oversized frame of Roy Nelson. The owner of a dynamite right hand and championship-caliber jiu-jitsu, Big Country competes at the very top of the heavyweight division. Junior dos Santos, making his way to the world-famous Octagon.
Junior dos Santos is a great boxer with lethal power in his hands. He's ended his first 5 UFC fights with huge knockouts, and 4 of those were in the first round.
Junior dos Santos, ready to throw down and put on a show. Roy Nelson, set to enter the world-famous Octagon once again.
Roy Nelson is deceptively athletic. He's a very well-rounded fighter with a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt under Renzo Gracie and a devastating overhand right punch. He's got solid takedowns, and he's great at using his size to control his opponents.
Roy Nelson, fired up and ready to go. Our Tale of the Tape is brought to you by Tap Out, an expression of combat known worldwide, now available at tapout.com. Once again, with our official introductions for this battle, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Heavyweight division. Introducing first. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer and jiu-jitsu fighter. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 235 pounds. Fighting out of Salvador, Bahia, Brazil. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the current UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Junior Cigano dos Santos. And now, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kung fu fighter. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Roy Big Country Nelson. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean is our referee. Hi again, everybody. Mike Goldberg alongside Joe Rogan, and we are ready for round 1.
Are you ready to fight?
Junior dos Santos, Roy Nelson. And here we go. Roy
Here we go.
Nelson, a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Let's see how this goes.
He fought Kimbo Slice during their time on The Ultimate Fighter, and this is a guy who has fought and beaten.
Wow, 10 bets on JDS, 1 on Roy Nelson, and this is the big bet. Yeah, that is one of the best fights. It's been good, man. We've had some great fights. And how you doing, John? JDS in the clinch. Coming off a win over Fredson Pajau. But still, Fredson Pajau's gone now, so that's good. Can I get a fuck Fredson Pajau, please, in the chat? I don't ask for things to be said, but we can all agree on fuck Fredson Pajau. No, this is the second main card fight. Oh, here's him with a right hand. JDS has a lot of money riding on him. Oh, that was a war. I think one of my favorites has to be Gastelum and Adesanya. Or Adesanya and Gastelum. The fight after that was great as well. Poirier Holloway, look at this! JDS has Nelson in trouble. This is trouble. That's the word I was looking for. The Shogun fight was the first fight of the main card. The way this game works, the first fight of the main card is the first one they show. Conor Nate was great as well. Which one? The first, but well, both of them were great. Roy on top. Yeah, he did. Goldberg did roast Roy, but he said there's a great athlete behind the oversized frame of Roy Nelson. One of my what if fights, one of the biggest ones for me is Carwin versus Brock, because I still believe to this day that fight should have been stopped. It's crazy that they, if you look back at it, they really let fights go a lot longer when someone was hurt than they do these days. Yeah, and then they just sort of smashed each other till one of them fell over for a long time. Yeah, that I thought Romero won that, but it was a very close fight. Oh yeah, CM Punk, CM God, CM Goat, CM Demigod. Oh, that was a classic as well. Griffin and Bonner.
Let's take a look at some of the action from that round, Mike. This was a beautiful counter. Unbelievable timing here.
I saw a little bit of gameplay at WWE 2K20. At least some of the customization options. I don't know how much is different, but it looks... yeah, I don't think you can make people as short anymore. Might be wrong though. Still though, Ukes went out on top again. Because they actually care about their games. And they care more about their games than they do the money. They're one of the few pure you know, I'll say pure. They're one of the few. I mean, I know. Obviously, the publisher has a lot to do, but still, he's the CEO of Haymaker Incorporated in this mode. Who actually is the CEO of Haymaker Incorporated? For a second, I thought you said Chuck Congo versus Rose Namajunas. I was like, holy shit. Yes, that was Pat Barry and Congo. Yeah, that one was madness, if I remember correctly. When you say fired, are you talking about suspended for the card? Because that was Thomas Gifford and somebody else.
It's a takedown. All he needed was a little bit
Yeah, Shogun won.
And this fight ends up on the ground again.
Thomas Gifford was the fighter, by the way. I forget who the ref was.
Trying to get the takedown.
Yeah, that's what I've seen. But yeah, Ukes, they chose to leave they chose to leave 2K because they care more about their game and trying to, or the game rather than the money they were getting from it. So they left it and pursued their own ventures, which I really respect, man. I know obviously there's a lot of developers that are struggling. You know, they might not agree with what the publisher's doing when it comes to pushing microtransaction methods and all that and monetization. But still, not many of them will choose to walk away to do their own thing, and I understand that because obviously, you know, sometimes you really do need that financial support there. You can't just, you know, not all developers have the luxury of walking away with enough money to go with their own game. Yeah, Ukes are making their own wrestling game soon. That's what they left to do as well. They left to make their own wrestling game. But here's the thing, that also sets up the potential because if they're not tied to making WWE 2K. What that, yeah, dude. Fallout 76 is just. I thought that couldn't get much worse. They blew past my expectations. Ukes not being tied to 2K anymore and doing WWE 2K area also opens the opportunity for Bellator, MMA. No, THQ went bankrupt. Ukes, no problem, Devon. Thanks for coming by, man. THQ went bankrupt, and that's why they had to. THQ sold the license, and Ukes went back to working on WWE. Well, mostly, just focusing on WWE instead of WWE and UFC. A lot of people do think that THQ developed it, but it was indeed Ukes. Honestly, if you play UED3 and you play WWE 2K, you can kind of see like that it's the same dev team, because like just the way certain things are structured, it's just that same philosophy in most respects. Also, sorry I didn't commentate much on the actual fight there.
And here's where we see them going toe to toe, super aggressive and
yeah, I don't know if we'll ever get them. But or potentially you could get back up with maybe THQ Nordic. Yeah, I did. I saw the Sergio going to Bellator on the Cerrone rematch. Potentially they could go with THQ Nordic and maybe get the UFC license back, and then we get Undisputed 4. Anyone want that? Yes, please. Thank you. Right, third round. Immediately he goes to the tie clinch. I forgot he actually had the straight tie clinch. Doesn't use it much in real life. Or in the game, let's be honest. God, dude, that would be hilarious if they just made like a knockoff MMA game. Knockoff not in quality, but like a knockoff UFC game. Where they had all of the, like, they looked basically the same, the characters, but they had different names. I use my Elgato HD60S with a splitter. It's a cheap 1x2 splitter. You can get it for like, I don't know, $10 on Amazon, $12. Yeah, they can. You know what I think would be best if we can't get UFC Undisputed 3? Hear me out, or Undisputed 4. Hear me out on this. Bellator MMA, because they have a Bellator Kampmann rating with Ryzen, which means you could get Ryzen in the game, and you would basically have Undisputed 4 even more, because you would essentially have a Pride mode type deal. Yeah, Bellator needs a flyweight division. McDickey level naming conventions.
Postures up. Side control now.
Here's a game that I could... Oh, Roy's in trouble. JDS is putting it on him. It's over. A game called Tokyo Extreme Racer, developed by Genki. One of them, I believe Zero, it was. They didn't actually have the licenses for the cars, so what they did is they made tons of cars. They looked exactly like the real cars, but all they did is just they changed. Instead of having the actual car names, they just put the chassis numbers in there. They do have flyweight fights, but I don't think they have a dedicated flyweight division. Call me, yeah. Yeah, they've been having some decent fights as of late. Also, my boy Frank Mir getting it done.
Has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 38 seconds.
Yeah, I saw.
Of the third round, declaring the winner by TKO, Junior Sagado.
Fury fights the main event, so a few more fights to go. The description has the card order, bout order. Oh, title fight after the one coming up, so that should be fun. Right, move. I gotta go silent for a bit while we watch the intro, or the introductions and stuff play out, but I'll start the bang, so enjoy. Oops. Dunham cornmeal. Ben Aspirin. Maybe, I'm not sure. No, you... Wait, hold on. You might have. Interesting. This soundtrack, oh my god. Listen, listen. So good.
Next, it's a lightweight fight between Donald, the Cowboy Cerrone, and the always dangerous Diego Sanchez. An intense and aggressive competitor, Diego the Dream Sanchez is hoping to use his wrestling skills and non-stop offense to bulldoze over another opponent and claim yet another Octagon victory. Donald Cowboy Cerrone entered his MMA career with a 28-1 professional kickboxing record and immediately showed he was more than a striker by winning his first 7 mixed martial arts fights by way of submission. Tonight, he'll be looking once again to put his well-rounded skills to the test. Sanchez, set to enter the world-famous Octagon once again.
Diego Sanchez is a longtime UFC veteran since his appearance on the very first Ultimate Fighter. He's known for his aggressive attacks, great wrestling skills, and vicious ground and pound.
Diego Sanchez, fired up and ready to go. Donald Cerrone, making his way to the world-famous Octagon.
Donald Cerrone is a well-rounded fighter with great submissions and great Muay Thai. He's extremely difficult to finish, a lot of heart, great chin, and he fights very well in the later rounds.
Donald Cerrone, ready to throw down and put on a show. Our Tale of the Tape is brought to you by Boost Mobile. And now with our official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California. Diego, the Dream, Sanchez. And now, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, Donald Cowboy Cerrone. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Kevin Mulhall.
Kevin Mulhall, our referee. Mike Goldberg alongside Joe Rogan. We are ready to get things started.
Okay, fighters.
Diego
ready?
Sanchez, Donald Cerrone. And here we go.
Yes, Tyrion from Game of Thrones. Wow, flying knee off the bat from Cerrone. He just came out with the quickness. Oh, they're back there on the ground. Well, they're sprawled. Sorry, he did have shit stats, but that's fine because he's a celebrity. He's not like an MMA fighter. He's meant to have, you know, lower stats. Yeah, meant to have lower stats. But he had stats where he deserved them, like strength. Dude, Pink Trip makes the best supercuts.
Moves in a half guard.
Mark Guardberg. Look at this. Well, I mean, it's a battle of the steroids, so especially, dude, Julia Budd. She might be natural, but holy fuck, her abs have abs. It's ridiculous. No problem, James. Don't worry, man. I still think Cyborg's a more skilled fighter, but we'll see.
Oh, he gets reversed. And he gets reversed. Oh, reversal. Moves in a half guard here.
True, but I mean, it's Buffer, so, you know, I mean, EA does celebrity characters differently than, are we talking Demi Lovato or Rafael Lovato? I assume Rafael Lovato, although my first instinct was Demi Lovato for some reason. Probably because she was with Rockhold for a while. But maybe. He would definitely be okay on the ground. On the feet, he might struggle. Also, he wouldn't actually have a fight because USADA would bust him immediately. He would probably melt the piss tubes. The test tubes. The urine sample cup. There you go.
Just over a minute remains. Good sprawl.
Oh, look at this. Tries to get the back, but gets reversed. Yeah, Bruce Buffer actually has some martial arts training. He's awesome, man. Buffer's the best announcer ever in when it comes to combat sports. I saw that he got released, yeah.
Final 30 seconds.
Hit reason.
Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
Got in a half guard.
Able to pop.
Yeah. They had a short fling, didn't they?
Round 1 is complete. Good pace in that round, Joe.
Yeah, I don't know how the judges.
What, does Rockhold just like, when he has sex with a woman, does he just like always wonder where he's supposed to put his hands? Like, is he just constantly moving them? Because that would be funny. I mean, I know he never knows where he puts his hands, but I mean, you'd think he'd know where to put them there. But hey, I mean, I'm not Luke Rockhold. Maybe he does know. He pissed hotter than the sun. He did. The Buffer family breathes voices. It does, yeah. Demi Lovato stole Rockhold's chin.
This is flawless timing. And this was that nice counter. Just perfect movement here. And here's that last takedown. Amazing wrestling technique. Some good ground.
When he has an orgasm, he just looks at his woman like he looked like when he looked. You know when he got knocked out by Bisping, when he looked like super fucking. He was obviously rocked and he was just like looking at Bisping. That's what he looks like when he climaxes. I guarantee you.
We are set for the start of round number 2.
Ooh, nice knee off the bat.
5-minute rounds. Body shot. Wants the single.
Looks like he got knocked out every time. This turned weird quickly. A KSW game. Oh, what's it? A KSW game? A KSW game would be funny. That is the most Brendan Sharp thing ever. He's a fucking samurai. Yeah, to be fair, Blachowicz did destroy him as well. He erased him. He collapsed into unconsciousness. That is unfortunate though. But he knocks himself out. So you said bodies and it immediately reminded me of let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor. That song was fucking everywhere on YouTube like 2009. When Rock Cold Nazi breaks his chin.
And back to full guard. Oh, reversal.
Alright, back to commentating. Postured up here, Cerrone. Yeah, drowning pools, everything. Yeah, that and fucking sound system. That was I actually unironically like some of the sound system music, but it's like it's just part of it is because of like nostalgia, and part of it is like, well, this is actually kind of catchy. Isn't it called Dreamscape? So you guys are guillotine here. Nope. Sanchez dragged him down. This is a very Diego Sanchez fight. He's grinding him out. Not really letting Cerrone get back to his feet. But we'll see if Cerrone goes for a submission, because his submissions are very good. Oh, nice reversal. Little elbow.
And he gets reversed.
Postures up.
Oh, reversal.
What? Bodies hit the floor, or soundscape?
We saw some decent groundwork in that second round, Joe.
Yeah, these guys are very active on the ground.
Oh, by the way, I have a WWE video coming out soon. It's all I've made it. I just need to render it.
I want 4s and 5s with the punches now, all right? We can't hold back now. Cannot hold back.
On the ground, you can catch them.
Yeah, Sanchez has got those reversals on point. I mean, he's kind of like a John Fitch in the way that he isn't John Fitch, but in the way that he can just smother you on the ground. Viva la Bisping! Actually, would it be Bisping? No, Bisping would be, if it was a Z, it'd be a th, I think. I honestly, dude, Face the Pain is the best. I don't care if people think it's outdated or it gives it a bad image. Face the Pain is the best UFC like music for MMA and especially UFC. It is a crime that they removed the intro, the Face the Pain intro. I still hope for it every time, but they never bring it back. Oh, intercept knee. If that landed a little bit later, it might have done some real damage. Out of the ring on the actual floor. Do you know what? I wanted to actually make a Face the Pain intro for UFC 232, but I never got around to it. I wanted to, but man, I never. Maybe I should make, because I could make it. It would take a little while because I have to do it frame by frame, but I could do it in theory. I like the dubstep version. I know a lot of people didn't, but I do quite like it. I didn't know, but I'm gonna have to see if I can find that. I was watching Bellator last night, and it really reminded me, man. As much as I miss Goldberg's hype calls, as an actual commentator, I don't like. He just, how do I put it? He talks like he's trying to explain it to a newcomer all the time, which is fine because I get that, right? But at the same time, as a guy who's watched it a lot, it's kind of it is a bit. I don't know. It's not. It's also not that. It's the way he just spurts out random things that aren't really actually happening, that aren't happening in the fight, and it's. I don't know. I really love Anik on that front. On Anik, in terms of Anik, I really love him as an actual commentator. As of late, I've really started, as of the last year or two, maybe even 3, probably the last 2 years, I've really started to like his actual calls for the fights as well, like when the fight ends and stuff. He's sort of settled into his role. I'm gonna have to watch it, yeah. Did I actually stop the betting on this fight? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, I have seen a few of them. It's a shame they never gave him a cent, though. Let's be honest. He deserved one. Did a lot of work for that company. Yeah, I did miss him for a few months, and then eventually I accustomed to it. Also, the 3-man commentary booth is the best thing.
This is not good.
I don't know. I really, as Cruz can be a little bit. Sometimes the energy the energy isn't there as much as it is with a DC in terms of how he is. But like, I don't know. For some reason, I really like just the uniqueness he brings to the. Not also, of course, the technical analysis, but like the way he speaks and everything. I do like that as well. It just brings another element to the commentary. This being on commentary, so good. Also, he takes the piss out of Brendan Fitzgerald, the poor guy. But there, they're all just having a bit of fun. Yeah, he can never be too monotone, but at the same time, I still like him. Ooh. I don't know, I mean, he hit with a knee there, he dropped him, so who knows. DC, Rogan, Anik, the best.
The judges have rendered their decision, and here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
yeah.
3 rounds of action.
Cruz definitely, yeah, sometimes they do seem a bit biased, but his analysis is great.
Judges score it 29-28 Cerrone.
Oh, split decision.
28 Sanchez. And 29-28 declaring the winner by split decision, Donald.
Wow. He got it done. Got the split. Seems the crowd didn't like that decision. But maybe they do now. Yeah, letting him punch you in the face. Punch him in the face. Well, that was interesting. There you go. Donald Cerrone gets it done. By the way, little recommendation. Yeah, that's how it seems to be, right? All of the new commentators seem to be fighters, which I have no problem with. Recommendation: if you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend you watch Chernobyl. It's on HBO and Sky, so I recommend that because it was incredible. It's very accurate from what I've heard, and it looks accurate and it looks very well made. Yeah, there's a lot of money put into it, but also the actors do a great job as well. Yeah, I guess, dude, Eddie Bravo used to be the guy who would have like scorecards and stuff and provide advice, which is actually not a bad idea. Dude, Ngannou's English is getting way better. I mean, he could probably do a JRE at this point, but I think him on... Hell, if they do French broadcast, I don't think they do, or maybe they do. I guess they must do, but if maybe they could get him on the French broadcast. Your amount, sorry, let me tell you. Oh, that's going to be fun on commentary. You have 152 martial arts. Mr. Ngannou. Or as they used to call him, Ngannou. Hey, Trevor Whitman's awesome. I love him when he's on the commentary. Or like he's the guest commentator. Guest coach, whatever you want. Dude, Jason Perillo would be good on there as well. Yeah, he does. But then, I mean, the commentators, they are right, so... Right, last 3 fights, lads. We've got a title fight, and the big one. The big, well, they're big, but you know what I mean, the main event. I saw a post from that the other day, Tyson Fury. What? Tyson, hello? No, Frame MMA. I had Tyson Fury in my mind, so that's what I came out with. I saw a post on that already. Yeah. Let me tell you, you have 5. I'll give you 70. I'll give you 70 more. Oh wait, I'll give you 50. I'll give you 50. If you have 5 or something, I'll give you 50 because you know some people just you know people need a little bit. Yeah, the quarter reviews are not my favourite. Yeah, Francis Gano. Francis Dunham might be a better one. Francis Dunham! Dunno what? There you go. Super, let me tell you. Oh, I put a sub for 373. Right, title fight. Hopefully not. Kane must reign supreme. Do it right, Vince. I know you have... Actually, I think him and the UFC are okay. I don't know if they got beef per se, but... Anyway, next fight. Title fight, coming up.
Coming up next, it's a Bantamweight title fight between Renan Barão and Dominick Cruz. A staple at the top of the WEC Bantamweight division with a near-perfect professional record, Dominick Cruz is an elusive and creative striker. As unpredictable as he is entertaining, he'll be looking to frustrate his opponent on the feet and emerge from the octagon with another victory. After losing his pro debut, Renan Barão wouldn't lose another fight in over 25 performances. With an arsenal of submissions and an impressive striking game, this young Brazilian has the skills to dominate the entire division. Dominick Cruz, set to enter the octagon and attempt to capture the belt.
Dominick Cruz is a very unorthodox but effective striker. He attacks from strange angles and maintains constant movement. He's got good power and conditioning and can be tough to handle on the feet.
Dominick Cruz, fired up and looking to put that belt around his waist. Renan Barão, set to enter the octagon and defend his UFC title.
Renan Barão is a training partner of Jose Aldo with solid boxing skills and an excellent submission game. He's got a lot of experience fighting in Brazil and comes in with over 20 MMA wins.
Renan Barão, ready to throw down and defend his title. Our Tale of the Tape is brought to you by Edge Shave Gel. Get your edge. And now, with the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, here is Bruce Buffer.
And now, 5 rounds for the UFC Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, the challenger. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer and a wrestler. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Dominick the Dominator Cruz. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu fighter. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds, fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the reigning, defending UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Renan Barão. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Josh Rosenthal.
All right, gentlemen, you've been given your instructions. I expect a clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Defend yourselves at all times. Touch gloves, go back, let's do this.
I'm Mike Goldberg with Joe Rogan, and we're ready to get things started.
Gentlemen, you ready?
Dominick Cruz,
Ready?
Renan Barão. Round 1 is underway.
Title fight is underway. Cruz and Faber have been going back and forth on Twitter before this fight. Cruz really thinks that he has the tools to beat Faber, who has pretty much run through featherweight, but he's got to win this fight first. Got to get the belt from a dangerous Renan Barão, who was able to take out the previous champion, who actually, I think it was... I forget who it was, actually. It was somebody, obviously. No, it was Joseph Benavidez. Renan Barão versus Dominick Cruz.
Pushing his opponent away.
He is, to some extent, yeah. Nice Superman punch.
Some vicious kicks. Oh, over the top. Under 3 minutes now.
Nice low kick. They kind of trade low kicks there. He gets him down. Trying to transition, but not able to. Oh, he fell off hard. What's up, Devon? Sorry, man, I didn't see that earlier. I think, well, I'm not sure if I did, but still, yeah. They get stood up. Ooh, go for those hooks. Like that right straight. Oh, catch him with a high kick. Nice front kick. Barão seemed to have the range earlier than Cruz. Landed some big shots. Really using those kicks and be careful he doesn't blow his gas tank. This is a 5-round fight after all. It would have been something special, yeah. But I think Cruz would have figured him out. I don't think it would have been as destructive as the TJ fight, but I definitely think he would have been able to win.
Remains in the round.
Did you know that Barão had 99 submissions in UFC 1? It was ridiculous. Then again, Jacare straight up at 100, so... Ooh, nice catch. Kicks him to the floor. That was a decent first round.
And the crowd here seems to appreciate a good striking match, Mike.
Bob, you get it, okay? If you're not gonna go, we're outside of his range. If you're inside of it, so you've got to stay on balance. You've got to keep moving forward. While
I can't believe it's been 12 weeks of Universe mode already. Actually, no, it's been 24. Yeah. The perks would go over 100.
Here we see the fight get taken to the ground.
That would be interesting.
Right into the strikes. And here we see
You can just put them on the card. There's no limit to them. You could have 8 fights and all of them be title fights. No, you couldn't. You'd have to have one that wasn't a title fight. Well, actually, no, you could have an interim title, so... You could have every title on line for every division and then an interim title fight. Because there's only 7 divisions, so... Basically, yeah. Ooh, right hand from Cruz. Don't think we can forget the loss that Cruz suffered to Mizugaki in the Bantamweight GP finals was brutal. He got knocked out clean with a hook from Mizugaki, who really was the dark horse of that tournament, man. People weren't giving him too many chances, but he came through and he put Cruz's lights out. Nila Snick. Nila Slick no EPO. I need Consuelo to say that from Family Guy. No, no. Man, remember when Family Guy was good? I haven't actually watched any of the recent series, but I've heard that they're not very good. Also, the cutaways are like insane. And I'm pretty sure the creator wanted to stop doing them years ago, but still does it because Fox wants the money. Ooh, tries to go in for the knee, I think, but got caught. Oh. This is probably going to be a long fight. I mean, these guys are technical. Potentially? I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, actually, it's weird because, if I remember correctly, he didn't do a ton in the WEC. He was obviously a champ. He probably will be, but it's tricky because he did a lot in the UFC, but a lot of his work he did outside of Brazil as well. Oh, sorry, in Brazil rather, and outside of the UFC. Ooh, nice combo there from Cruz. But Barão, oh, lands a front kick to the head. Cruz trying to get the takedown, not able to. That takedown defense of Barão is legendary.
Nice sprawl, good takedown defense.
Nice. I like the way Barão's ducking under that hook from Cruz and hitting him with the uppercut. Ooh, nice timing on that.
He's got side control. Reversal. Very nice. He's got half guard. He ate that one.
2 rounds in the books. 3 rounds.
Fair enough, but yeah. Depends what they determine as Hall of Famer. If it's just being a champion, or because there are non-champions that are in there.
Find those punches. Hey, find the knees right after. Get to the body stuff too, okay? Movements, piston them off, okay? Keep moving, keep moving. You just gotta get a little more active with everything, okay? Keep that range. More range.
If there was an MMA Hall of Fame, like, regardless, like outside of the organization, you'd definitely be in it, I think.
Straight into a vicious counter strike and a punishing counter right here. You can see all it takes is one opening and bang. And here we see another solid counter after slipping the incoming shot. Solid striking on display in that round, Mike.
Don't chase him. Use your range. A lot of turns. Be sharp with that.
Ready to start round 3. There's the beautiful Brittany.
Gentlemen, ready? Ready?
And we are set for the start of round 3. This is a
Okay.
championship fight, so it is scheduled for 5-minute rounds. And now
Nice little stepping jab. Oh, gets caught with a high kick. Gotta be careful that doesn't rock him. I like the way Cruz is getting in and out. Not really staying in the pocket for too long. Oh, uppercut from Barão. You can combo a high kick off that probably. You're quick enough. He shoots. Hey, what's up, Renan? Glad you like him, man. Glad you're enjoying him. Let's pause that one. Oh, guess that one though. Keep going for it. That's that wrestler mentality. Even if you get sprawled a couple times, you keep going for it. You wear him down. Yeah, Barão definitely needs to fight Heber Cejudo. Yeah, absolutely. Although, isn't he fighting back at featherweight now? Should I hope Barão can get a win, man? Oh, Cruz is gassed. But there's no way he's getting the top-rated guy. Nice dive in the guard. See if Barão goes for submission here. Might see him catch a punch. I still think he might throw up a triangle. But nice reversal.
Postures up.
Man, Cruz's body is suffering. That's purple. Pink. Purpley pink.
Side control.
Pinky purple?
Back to their feet.
I don't think he was lucky. And I also get annoyed at the misconceptions. People think that Bisping ducked. He didn't duck. First of all, here we go. Here's the rant. First of all, he agreed to fight the winner of Romero and Whittaker. Whittaker was injured, so he couldn't do that. Couldn't do the Ultimate Fighter. He offered to do that. He was offered Dan Henderson right off the bat. He's going to take Dan Henderson because he lost him. Any fighter wants the rematch, and he got offered GSP. I mean, of course he's going to take GSP. No fighter wouldn't. I mean, I just don't see why people think he would duck people. He never has. He never would. Fucking hell! If he was afraid of getting hurt, then he wouldn't have fucking taken Gastelum immediately after he lost the GSP. I mean, he did say himself, you know, he wanted to milk having the belt a bit, but that doesn't mean he wanted to like duck people because, I mean, GSP was a welterweight, sure, and he's tough for anyone. I think he meant milk it as in he wanted to, he didn't want to fight right away. He wanted to, you know, keep that feeling a little bit, having the belt. Yeah, I mean, like everyone, like it's just natural that he wanted the fight back. I don't get it. I don't get how people can say he was ducking when he actually accepted to fight Whittaker. He accepted to fight Whittaker, the winner of Whittaker and Romero, and Whittaker won. Bisping's knee gave out. He's had knee injuries for a long time. Recently got his knee replaced. Could have been. Oh, ref decisions? Well, what do you mean? Also, I don't know how people can think Hendo won that second fight. It's so obvious he didn't. Like, 2 big punches do not win you an entire fight. This isn't pride.
And now he's answered. Oh, big kick. Both men exchanging.
I am a self-admitted massive Bisping fanboy, but like, I can still look at it objectively, at least to a point. I mean, I say to a point, I still can look at it objectively. Just because I'm a fan doesn't mean I'm not. Just because I'm a fan doesn't mean I'm not able to look at the fact I'm blinded by it. By my love. Well, that sounds weird. By my fandom, shall we say? He did, yeah. Well, here's the thing. He didn't have a glass eye when he was fighting. Silva didn't not finish him. No, that's Silva's fault for not following up. I think he beat Silva fair too. He boxed him up. I don't think he ducked Romero. Romero lost to Whittaker, and Whittaker, that was the fight where Bisping agreed to fight Whittaker and do tough with him. I think he could have beaten Romero, if I'm honest. I mean, there's a fair chance he would have got knocked out. I'm not saying he wasn't, but there's also a fair chance that Bisping dances circles around him, runs circles around him, and absolutely beats him up in the 4th and 5th round. Because, as we know, Romero's cardio is not fantastic, and Bisping's is probably some of the best in the middleweight division ever. I would have liked to see Bisping at light heavyweight near the end as well, just for 1 or 2 fights, just to see how he would deal with less weight cut. No, his knee blew out. Well, not his knee blew out, but he needed surgery on his knee. I love you, Mike! Michael Bisping! I love you! You say so to me! I love you! See you soon, boy!
45 seconds remains. Wow, that right hand. 30 seconds remains in the round.
But Bisping had the glass eye put in after he fought, but he wore sunglasses to hide his damage dye from the commission, so they didn't see it. But no, because Bisping fought at UFC 204, and Romero and Whittaker. So Bisping was injured around the 213 fight, so that's where they did the interim. I mean, look, what, are you going to say that Cruz ducked Barão? Did Cruz duck Barão because he didn't fight him because he was injured?
Let's take a look at the replay, Mike. Some beautiful counter fighting on display.
It's only because it was Romero and people thought he deserved a shot. It's only because it was Romero.
Nice counter. Just
Only because the people at the top deserved a shot is why people think Bisping was ducking them.
and here we see another solid counter after slipping the incoming shot.
Well, hold on a minute. First of all, the GSP fight didn't have a date for a long time. And I mean, most people will take the GSP fight anyway, even if they're injured. Come on, who's gonna turn down that money? It's not ducking. It's just smart. If you're a fighter, you are putting your health on the line. You're gonna take the biggest fight for the biggest money. Romero would take that fight. Whitaker would take that fight. Everybody would take that fight. It does annoy me when people say that Bisping ducks. It really does. It's like people kind of ignore the facts. I understand it looks like he might have ducked, but he didn't. It's definitely a better matchup. But he agreed to fight the winner of Romero and Whitaker. Like, how is that ducking? Wow, the corner says you got 4 minutes to win that fight with 4 minutes left. That is impressive. Oh, big head kick from Cruz. Barão's in trouble. He's down. This could be it. This could be it. Will we see a new champion? It's over. Dominick Cruz is the UFC Bantamweight champion. I mean, GSP is going to come back. You think Dana's going to say no to that? That's money.
We have a new UFC Bantamweight champion.
Well, I mean, it was pretty obvious that GSP... I mean, I say pretty obvious. I mean, I think we all had an idea that he was going to vacate. By the way, Bisping had torn rib cartilage in that fight, and his cup was in the wrong place after he got shifted out of place. Considering that, he did a really good job. I'm still annoyed at that. Not annoyed, but it still makes me kind of sad that I really think he could have won that. Dominant crush. I will defend Bisping to the death, and that's the end of it. I will die on that hill. What's up now?
30 seconds of the 5th round. Declaring the winner by TKO.
Oh yeah, I saw the clip of that. Romero would beat GSP, mate. Well, actually, I don't know, because Romero gasses, although he'd probably hit him and he'd fall over with GSP, but... we'll be buddies on that hill, Richard. Battle buddies, there you go. Yeah, and now it's even more impressive. He had one eye, for fuck's sake. GSP definitely has a good claim to that. Dude, you know what? Jake Hager's been taking lessons from Cup Czech Congo. 98% head damage. Got him! Right, co-main event coming up. Urijah Faber versus... Almost said Mike Perry. Urijah Faber versus... Chad Mendes. If Faber wins this most likely means Cruz versus Faber versus Cruz. So, could be done. We'll see. We'll see. Although you already know who's going to vacate immediately if he wins, so... Are we going to start saying that if... Alright, let's say Tony gets injured, right? Or Tony loses, right? Even though he shouldn't get... He should be able to fight Tony right. He should be able to fight Khabib right now. Let's say Tony, for whatever reason, isn't able to fight Khabib or Khabib, like, right now, right? If Tony then if Khabib then goes and fights GSP, are we gonna say that Khabib is ducking Tony? I mean, if one of them can't fight, you know. I know it's slightly different because, you know, in the case of Bisping, it was Romero lost and Bisping got injured, but I don't give it to him and I tell him, unfortunately, you know, that's just life. It sucks, but I mean, you lost an eye, but I'm not losing my eye. You can blame me all you want. Yes, blame me. What was I going to say? Yeah, slightly different because Tony would be the one who's injured, the challenger, rather than the champion. But still, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's similar, I guess. Anyway, that probably won't happen. It better not happen because Khabib Tony needs to happen. Anyway, co-main event, here we go.
Up next, it's our co-main event of the evening for the UFC Featherweight Championship between the California Kid, Urijah Faber, and Chad Mendes. A wrestler who came into the UFC with an undefeated MMA record, Chad Mendes is proven to be a dominant performer in the featherweight division. With impressive submission skills and dangerous ground and pound, he'll be looking to make an impact in the Octagon tonight. A well-rounded holder of multiple MMA titles, Urijah Faber became a household name by ruling the WEC featherweight division for over 2 years. Athletic and aggressive, the California Kid uses his quickness and his wrestling skills to dominate his opponents. Chad Mendes, set to enter the Octagon and attempt to capture the belt.
Chad Mendes has a very solid wrestling pedigree and has been training under Juan Lozcano and Master Tong in Sacramento, and they've really improved his striking game. He's got a lot of speed and some serious ground skills.
Chad Mendes, fired up and looking to put that belt around his waist. Urijah Faber, making his way to the Octagon, ready to defend his UFC title.
Urijah Faber is a very experienced fighter with elite-level skills in every aspect of the sport. For a long time, he dominated the WEC featherweight division. He's a gifted athlete with a lot of heart and beautiful submission techniques.
Urijah Faber, fired up and ready to show why he is the champion. Our Tale of the Tape is brought to you by Dodge. And now with the official introductions of our fighters, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. 5 rounds of fighting for the UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, the challenger. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, Chad Money Mendes. And now, introducing the champion. Fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer and a wrestler. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the reigning, defending UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, the California Kid, Urijah Faber. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Dan Mergliata.
All right, guys, this is for the UFC Championship. I want a nice, clean fight. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, come on out fighting. Back to your corners.
I'm Mike Goldberg alongside Joe Rogan. We are set to get things started.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Chad Mendes, Urijah Faber. And here we go.
Guys, fight.
Okay, mate. Ben Askren. I thought it was going to happy Maya won, but I like me some Ben Askren, so it's kind of bittersweet. But I'm still happy that Maya won. Ooh, Chad gets him down. We'll see how this goes. Recently, practice. Well, hey, what's up, Brody? How you doing, man? Let me give you some points. But betting is finished for this fight. Now that I've remembered about it. Whereas wrestling is the best. It's pure wrestling. But what was I going to say? I was going to say something. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, Faber has been kind of running through Featherweight. I mean, he's been had a streak of arm triangles. Let's see if we can get it again. His striking, it looks a little better actually, but yeah, not great at all. Hold on.
Got in half guard. And now he's inside control.
There you go, 1,000 points, probably. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like that.
He's inside control here.
I just realised their trunks look very similar. They're different. Actually, wait, they both have Fulton trunks, and they both have green on them. No, but they're slightly different green. Still. Well, no, because Khabib... here's the thing. I didn't say he was the best grappler. I said he was the best wrestler. It does need a fighter update, but it hasn't had an update. It hasn't had an update. It's not getting updates until... Well, it won't get updates anymore. We've got to wait till 4, so... Oh, nice high kick attempt from... Oi! Faber knocks him down. That was big. Not able to get side control, though. Yeah, his pure wrestling is ridiculous. It was very impressive how Maya was able to scramble. It uses jiu-jitsu to create scrambles and, you know, get to a different position. Yeah, he's finished a few people. He's got some decent ground and pound. Look, I think Maya would give Khabib problems because Maya is also is not a tiny welterweight, and he was a decently sized middleweight, at least with back in the day. And Khabib is not a massive lightweight. He used to be quite a lot bigger, but he's slipped down a little bit. I don't think Askren's overrated. I think he was. I think he hasn't fought. He hasn't fought the competition that were in the UFC before, but I also think that he is a pure specialist. He just doesn't get as well off as in the UFC, but his wrestling is not overrated in my opinion. Yeah, but Damian Maia is not just a black belt. He is a different level. I think he would submit Khabib and Nurmagomedov, or at least he would have a very good chance. If Dustin can get a guillotine on him, Maia's going to get him, I think. Maia's striking is not awful, I mean. He has a left hand. He's got... It's like... He's got decent striking from having a ton of experience.
There's the beautiful Ariani as we get set for round 2.
Dude, we need to get Lima in the UFC. I want Diego Lima in the UFC. Douglas Lima in the UFC, please.
We start round 2. This fight scheduled for 5.
It is good, but I never said it was better than Khabib. I was just saying in general, Maia's striking is not awful. He's got a left hand that can crank. Let's see if he goes for the arm triangle.
Transitions to the full mount.
Oh, we got reversed.
Well, I don't know. I mean, in terms of pure skill, I don't know about that. Jones is definitely a lot more well-rounded on the feet. But... Yeah, but Askren gets outstruck by everyone. That's not his game. He self-admittedly never even bothered with training his striking for quite a long time. I don't think Tony's going to be able to beat Khabib, and that's just me. I think Khabib's going to smash him. Ooh. I think Khabib would be... Yeah, if he was the same size as John Jones, that'd be a problem. Young Chaychek.
Goes right into side control. Big right hand.
I don't know about not sunk in. That was pretty tight. Khabib himself said it was pretty tight.
Moves into full mount here. Oh, reversal.
Tony's elbows are, yeah, we'll see, but I don't know. That pressure might struggle. Make him struggle with the elbows. We'll see. But right now, Faber is roughing Mendes up here.
Man, they're pummeling back and forth.
There we go, back and forth, yep.
Faber's pace is slowed down here, Mike.
See if Mendes can
1 minute remains in the second round.
capitalize here.
Joey's got his opponent up against the fence.
He's got the double.
Tough to do in this position with the cage there for his opponent.
To beat Khabib, you need a guy that has crazy power and great wrestling.
Got him pressed up against the
If he
cage
hits a
here.
knee, not able to.
They have fought for 10 minutes. Round 2 is over. Man, they really mixed it up in that round, Joe.
Yeah, both these guys are very well-rounded, and they had a chance to show it in there.
He's got nothing for you. Straight punches with him. Let's start hitting those. Gotta keep those hands up inside. The leg kicks are there. All right, the leg kicks are there. Don't crowd them. Relax. Don't go for the big hook. Use the right hand. Hook right hand, jab right hand.
Let's go to the replay of that round.
I think Khabib's gonna smash Tony because Tony got mounted by Kevin Lee, and I'm not saying Kevin Lee is bad. He's very good, but like Khabib is almost certainly better than Kevin Lee on the ground. Although I think it's closer than people think because Kevin Lee's wrestling is ridiculous. Khabib has more cardio. Khabib, yeah, he has more heart, and Khabib is just more smash.
Gets us set for round 3.
Gillespie's a wild card. We'll have to see how he turns out.
And we are set for the start of round 3. This is a
True, but I think if Kevin Lee can mount Tony, then Khabib can mount Tony, and Khabib will put damage on him. Oh, nice catch.
And down he goes.
He's back on his feet, and another takedown. Losing a half guard.
I could be wrong, but I definitely think that people are going to be surprised at how dominant Khabib looks against Tony.
Into half guard.
Oh, he got reversed.
I think Gaethje has a good shot of beating Tony.
And into side control. He's got half guard.
I like Kevin Lee. I know a lot of people don't, but I like him. I really liked him on Joe Rogan Experience. It kind of made him a bit more relatable.
Oh, he gets reversed.
But I think I'll be interested to see how
Under 3 minutes.
Kevin Lee does in tri-style. Look at this slam, gets him down. So if he goes to the arm triangle, will he go for the arm triangle? The Urijah Faber special. Goes for the elbow.
Half guard. Oh, mounts. Oh, reversal.
Great reversal.
Just how good is Kevin Lee? Yeah.
Oh, he got reversed.
He did lose to Iquin, yeah.
Under 2 minutes remains. Great job on the reversal.
What is this? Fucking... I don't know, they just started swaying.
Put it away.
And he lets him back up.
Takedown attempt.
Again, the takedown.
Chad, is that you?
Beautiful hook.
Nice leg kick.
The only guy who's had any real success against Khabib Nurmagomedov,
Remains.
the prelim phenom. The only guy that's had success against Khabib is Gleison Tibau, and he was on he was on the entire country's supply of steroids. So, I mean, yeah,
Takedown again.
I think it's going to work in his favor too. I'm looking forward to it.
Side control.
Nicely.
Okay, great.
Wow, that right hand.
He ate that one.
Man, those are knocked
Gleison Tibau was roids incarnate.
Punches from the top, Mike.
He'd give Lesnar a run for his roidness.
Pushes him off with the feet. He lets him up.
Gillespie has some power, yeah.
Round 3 is complete. Joe, how would you
Horse meat, yes.
That's one of those rounds that makes me glad I'm not a judge, Mike. Some good offense from both sides, but neither really did enough for a clear winner to stand out.
I don't hold that against Khabib. Khabib just... He was fighting a juiced up monster. Well, I mean, defending takedowns can give you some points, but it's only in the... It's really only in the...
Here we see the fight get
It's only really in the context of where you're defending them in the open, and you're defending them easily and well,
nice counter. Just
while being equal or
movement here.
slightly better on the feet, more effective on the feet.
And here's that lightning fast takedown. Amazing wrestling technique. Nice action in that round, Mike.
It was funny. Gleison left the UFC and he went straight to what's it called, Oscar's MMA thing, and he looked jacked again. He's on that totally natural restoration therapy. That's what, you know what, that's what the, if they want to be discreet about that, they should call it the total restoration therapy. There you go. It's not testosterone, it's restoration. I'm just restoring myself to my former glory.
He's got side control.
I suppose. Glazed in TRT bout. Ooh, full mount for Mendes. Now half guard. Yeah, he cheated, so it doesn't count. Mendes has been doing good. Let's see if he goes for that iron triangle. I'm very interested to see if he goes for it. Then again, Mendes' submission defense is very high, so I think Aldo's gonna surprise a lot of people. I think he's gonna win. He's gonna win big.
Got the over under here.
He's in the guard now.
Yep. Also, Faber versus Jan on that fight as well, on that card as well. Oh man, I don't know why I'm yawning. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Oh, I shouldn't be tired, but maybe I am. Did I stop betting for this fight? I did, good. I don't know if the weight cut's going to bother him as much, because he's lost a lot of weight since the Volkanovski fight. He looks a lot thinner. Cliv, mate, Michael Johnson nuked Habib. Habib is still reeling from the fallout of that. If you test him, you can see he's still radioactive from that from the bombs that Michael Johnson put on him. It's actually, I don't understand how the UFC lets him fight. He's a danger to everyone. It's really immoral on the UFC's part to let Habib fight after all that.
Side control. Boom. 30 seconds remains in the round.
For what it's worth, I was joking. I know he didn't hear him much at all. It's a joke. He deleted Habib with that straight. I don't know how they were able to bring him back to our realm and have him keep fighting. He got Chernobyl.
Yeah, this is a chess match between two of the best in the world, Mike.
Don't vary from the game plan. Are you paying attention to me? Don't vary from the game plan. Right? Throwing that, gets that back, you fight that 2-on-1. If he gets that body lock, you got to fight it off. You swim that arm over. Okay? You swim that arm over.
Let's take a look at some of the action from that round, Mike. Very nice.
He does have a lot of fight miles on him, though. He's been fighting since he was like 19. At basically the highest level. Takes a toll on anyone. I suppose the redeeming factor is he is not old physically.
Solid wrestling skills on display in that round, Mike.
Okay, he's tired. His legs are tired from trying to hold that big force. Jake, push me.
Ariani gets us set for the 5th and final round.
Yeah, not a ton of that. Though, to be fair, the Aldo Mendes fight, the second one, that was a war.
This is the 5th
And final round. Oh, tried to go for a front kick.
pushing his opponent away.
I like that jab animation from Faber. That's nice. It's unique.
Slips and counters.
Oh.
Huge left and right.
Hey, Mendes is gassed. Oh, hey, nice sprawl though. So if he goes for a submission here, he might. But not able to there. Let's see if he's able to get back to guard or half guard. Maybe he goes for a Kimura. You think he might?
And he passes. Side control. And into full mount.
Is that a new Spanish word? I'm joking. Oh, no, I'm joking. Don't worry.
Into half guard.
He's got double butterflies here, Mike. Pushes him off with the feet.
Nice.
Again, he takes him down.
Yeah, he didn't take much damage when he fought Volkanovski.
Oh, he gets reversed.
He does. He's got an iron chin.
Good sprawl.
Here we go again. The slam into side control. Let's see if he can get the arm triangle. I really think he should go for it. If I was his coach, I'd be screaming for it.
So they're back on their feet. Outstanding takedowns. Pushing his opponent away.
I think this is a closer fight than maybe Faber might think. I think he should look for at least a submission attempt. You never know what the judges are thinking. But this 5th round is definitely Faber so far. So if he tries to throw him, gets to see if he can sprawl. Not able to.
He's got him down. Nicely done.
He's inside control here.
Is anyone going to go for submission, or will this be it till the end? It may be. It may be.
Fighter on the bottom is trying to escape, but he's unable to. 30 seconds to go in this fight.
Not able to get out of half guard.
He's got half guard.
I think that's it. Very interesting fight. We'll see who wins.
Joe, neither man embarrassed himself, but neither man really put on a show in that fight.
It wasn't the best fight we've ever seen, but it was a good one. All right, let's go to replay, Mike. Here we see the fight get taken to the ground, steps right into the strikes. And this was that nice counter, just perfect movement here. And here we see them going back and forth with what they do best. This is everything we hoped this fight would be.
Decision. That doesn't really make it. That doesn't really mean much in this game unless it was a dominant win.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score it 48, 47, Mendes.
Oh, we got a split.
47, Faber. And 48, 47, declaring the winner by split decision. And now, the new
Wow.
UFC Featherweight Champion of the World, Kampmann.
Wow. I thought for a second we were going to hear a 48-48.
Captures the UFC
But Mendes gets it done.
championship.
Wow. Close fight. I demand a retrial, a recount, everything. Congratulations. If it's a draw, yeah, there are draws in the game. If there's a draw, I'm not actually sure what happens. I think I would just refund everyone. Probably. I think so, yeah, you were. Right. Here we go. Some people's the cunts. Worst judges ever. Fuck Sal Diabate. I always liked Urijah Faber just because of his name. That was cool. It sounded cool. Well, let's see. Kamicha, yeah. Okay. LA Bird. Oh yeah, LA Bird, the best judge of all time. Yeah, they do get their belt, yeah. Right, next fight, let me get the betting up, hold on. Here we go.
And now it's time for our main event of the evening. Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between the King and Pat H.D. Barry. Bringing world-class kickboxing skills to the division, heavyweight striker Pat Barry came into the Octagon and immediately made an impact with his pinpoint accurate punches and thunderous low kicks. With beautiful technique and knockout power, Pat Barry is looking to electrify UFC fans tonight. Standing across from him in the red corner is the King, an exciting fighter with outstanding cardio. He pushes the pace from start to finish and will be looking to overwhelm his opponent with an endless barrage of strikes. Making his way to the world-famous Octagon.
Pat Barry is an elite K1 level striker. He has crippling leg kicks and knockout power in his punches. What's most impressive, though, is his timing. It's no secret that he prefers to stay on the feet, so he also works very hard on his takedown defense.
Pat Barry, fired up and ready to go. The King, set to enter the world-famous Octagon once again.
He's a very tall fighter, long arms and legs, and that gives him a huge advantage over most opponents he faces. He's got great distance on his strikes, especially his jab, and on the ground, those long arms allow him to sneak in chokes from really weird angles.
The King, ready to throw down and put on a show. Tale of the Tape is brought to you by Dodge. We are now set for the official introductions, and with that, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And now, live from the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino in Las Vegas, it's time! 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 235 pounds. Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Pat H.D. Barry. And now, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 6 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 255 pounds. Fighting out of Manchester, England, Tyson the King. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean is our referee. Mike Goldberg alongside my partner Joe Rogan, and we are ready to get this fight started.
Are you ready to fight?
Pat Barry, the King.
It's all good, Riley. Oh, sorry, Monty. Whatever you want me to call you. Tyson, Pat Barry going for those leg kicks. I don't think it would be saying right away, but who knows? Oh, nice. Oh, that left hand. That left hand, man. It's not going to take much to hurt him. Brazilian shagger. Look at this. Tie clinch from Tyson. He's learning some things. Oh, nice right hand. Sorry, let me stop the betting. Oh, nice uppercut. Andrade. Yeah. Did you mean Brazilian slugger? Look at those low kicks. Oh, nice 1-2 from Fury there. But Pat Barão comes over the top with a right hand. Goes to that body. Oh man, nice chopping hook there. I really like how Pat Barry's dealing with the length here. Going to that body. He's using that head movement. Body kick from Fury. Ooh, he's getting out of the way of those big shots. Oh, they connect. Fury trying to go after him. Nice uppercut from Pat Barry. And then a body kick. He's keeping him at range. Tries to go for that high kick. I like the low kicks. I really like the low kicks. That's what you want to do against Tyson. Tyson trying to throw the uppercut. Oh, nice left hook from Tyson. That'd be a great fight. Oh, wow, uppercut. Thought I was going to take his head off. But Fury, but Barry's still alive. Nice body kick from Tyson. He gets hit with the right hand. But fires back with the left. Oh, Fury hits him again. Oh, beautiful head kick! Another one from Pat Barry. Fury's hurt, but Barry is gassed. He kind of used a lot of his energy there. Oh! And Tyson rocks Barry at the end of the round. What a round! That was chaos. That fight got going and it never stopped. Wow. The crowd chanting for Barry here. That's a good point, actually. Crow got rocked him with a head kick and he won shortly after, so shit, who knows? Oh man, beautiful high kick counter off the uppercut. He did, yeah. But then look at that, Fury hits him with the right hand, he rocks him. It goes to the body. I think, I'm not sure. Second round, here we go. How is Barry going to come out after getting rocked to the end? How's Fury going to come out after getting rocked to the end? Ooh. Barry's got to be careful. He doesn't want to blow his gas tank. Can't get overexcited. He gets hit with an uppercut. He's down! Tyson Fury! Could this be it? It's over! Tyson Fury does it again! He gets his second win. 2 in a row. And he takes out another striker. Who is next for Tyson Fury? Who can challenge this man on the feet?
Got on top of him and just hammered him into submission.
Wow.
Look at it from this angle.
He just eats that high kick. He gets hurt and he comes back. That is some crazy resilience. Yeah, that'd be a great fight. Third kickboxer, yeah. Although Chongo does grapple a bit more in this game. And now these days, of course, he grapples a fuck ton. But we'll see. Hell, look, who knows, right? Who knows? Boxers, profile fighters could get a bit of a boost. You know, who knows? Wow.
The King is the winner.
Hey, Cyrille would be a good fight. Oh, God. You want Maya to die. Beta, you have... holy shit. Riley got rich. He got a good... he got his points back. And that's a bit more. You have 106. Now, Pai Zhao's gone. He ain't coming back. He was gassed. He just didn't have anything left in the tank. See, these people want to see Ngannou. Well, we'll see. Ngannou has Well, he's not the champ anymore. That's a possibility. Who knows, right? Who knows? Anything's possible. Anything's possible. Wow. That was a great card and a great main event. So what fight the night was. Thank you all for coming by. I hope you enjoyed that. That was great fun. Got a better room. We'll go through this, and we'll do the regular go through the results, and then I'll wrap it up for tonight. We'll have to see how this plays out. Yeah, you must have lost some.
Yeah, hands down, this had to be the fight of the night. Neither guy wanted to quit, and that made for a
Not tonight. I got stuff to watch.
It's a shame that there can only
I haven't played UFC in a while. Kind of got a bit. I don't know, man. I just. I'm not feeling UFC 3. I'm not. It takes me a while to build up to 3, man. I don't know. Something about it. I don't really have any motivation to play it. I don't know why. This is the last card of the Universe Mode year, so there'll be Pride. Not long. So we've got Pride next week, and then there's a 2-week break. 2-week break between years. So we'll be UFC 13 will be the first fight of the year 2 of Universe Mode, which will be 2 weeks after the Pride card. So that was Charles Oliveira versus Evan Dunham. We'll do. No fire's got knockout of the night yet. Oh yeah, there was no clean knockouts. Fair enough. And I'm very happy to say I haven't missed a day. I haven't missed a week on Universe Mode, so I might have been late, but I haven't actually missed a day. Slash, I haven't been like I don't know if I've had to. Oh yeah, this one. I don't know if I've actually done on a Sunday instead of or Monday instead of a Sunday, but I haven't missed a week an event, so I'm very happy about that. Pride card is not set yet, but there are some that in the Ngannou Mura. There are some fights that are floating around for that, so some good fights as well, some big fights. Who knows? But all I can say is I'm pretty sure you guys will be happy with the main event. We can't do cards in Pride per se, so it'll be exhibition bouts. Yeah, alright. Sup, versus DJ.
We had here tonight. The fans in attendance enjoying every minute of the action. For my partner Joe Rogan and all of us at the Ultimate Fighting Championship, Mike Goldberg saying so long until next time. We see you right back.
Check the community tab on my channel. Every week after the card, I post rankings. Ooh, I'd love to make Sakuraba, but that would be fun. We'll see. It's Sakuraba or Uvaldo. Ooh. I could put Nick against someone else. We'll see. But yeah, Hunter. Main event was won by the King, Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King. It was a close one though. Both got hurt, so it was a war back and forth. Yeah, I mean he's in Universe Mode. He will be next week because he's going to be fighting. Hey, what's up, Nay? Sorry, man. End of the stream. He just caught it at the end. But it was a war. It was a hell of a card. I think you'll enjoy it. So in the first fight, obviously Shogun. I say obviously. Yeah, man. We just finished. So, but yeah, we just finished unfortunately. But it will be as a VOD soon in an hour or two. So Connor could be in Universe Mode. Sorry, in Pride. Who knows? Might have Mick Weed on it. We don't know. Oh, oh, okay. Well, with the name, it doesn't. I mean, I can tell you like it. So, yeah, Nay, if you don't see spoilers, I would, yeah, head off. But thank you for dropping by, man. Enjoy the fights later. Yes. Give me a second here. Let me get you up. Give you some points. You too, man. Honestly, I don't even mind being in the mains in this game because the soundtracks are so good. Pretty sure it's about 1,000 something, 1,500, 1,000. 1,000 is like nearly the max. So Cool. Right, giving you 1,000 points. Gambling. Right, so first fight, Shogun gets it done with the Ngannou Kimura over Cyrille Diabate, and he gets it done really quickly. So he'll be fresh. He'll be fresh coming off that. He'll be happy. Charles Oliveira, no problem, man. Charles Oliveira gets it done quickly inside 2 rounds. Gets Evan Dunham, who was an up-and-comer. You know, recently beat Conor McGregor by armbar, so that was a big one for him. But Oliveira keeps his momentum alive, takes out Dunham. Martin Kampmann knocks out, or finishes rather, Mike Swick in a very impressive fight, in which both had their moments, but in the end, the Dane came out on top. Junior Dos Santos finally gets back in the cage, puts Roy Nelson out, and yeah, it was a big win for him. He needed that because he was kind of a win over Fred Pajau, but it was kind of, you know, that was kind of a mismatch. But at the same time, you know, it is what it is. Still, yeah. Donald Cerrone, Cowboy, gets a decision win over Diego Sanchez. Oh, nice! The Nintendo Entertainment System. Man, they're good stuff, man. I hope you enjoy it. I've never actually played this. Not on real hardware. One day I would like to. Yeah, enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Yeah, Cerrone got the win, and he looked pretty impressive. Yeah, it was a split decision. Yeah, it was, yeah. Dominick Cruz was able to win the belt from Barão in a pretty close fight until the end, in which Cruz just hit him with some big shots, and he ended it. So, Khabib fought fairly recently, so we'll see. Probably, definitely, it will be on next year. Universe Mode year 2, so probably early-ish year 2, around there. He's number 1 contender, so I'll have to wait for BJ Penn to heal up and everything. So, no, Khabib is number 1 contender. Cruz was able to win the belt, and he is now the Bantamweight champion. Chad Mendes ekes out a split decision over. He did fight. No, he fought Gomi. He fought Gomi when the winner became the number 1 contender. No, he didn't fight Gomi. He did fight Bendo, yeah, because Gomi lost, and that was. Yeah, Gomi lost, so it's Bendo versus Khabib for the number 1 contender fight, and Khabib won, so. Chad Mendes ekes out a split decision over Urijah Faber in a pretty, potentially controversial split decision, but at the same time, it was a hell of a close fight. I'm surprised we didn't see Faber go for any submissions, but hey, I mean, who knows what's going through their head when they fight, right? But in either case, in any case, it was a fun fight, and in the end, we have a new champion. And the main event, Tyson Fury continues his reign of terror over the heavyweight division, taking out the kickboxer Pat Barry in the second round. Early in the second round, he got hurt in the first, overcame adversity again. Of course, in the Crow Cop fight, he ate a brutal head kick, and he came through that, and he put Crow Cop on the floor there. He put Barry on the floor here. So we'll have to see who he gets matched up with next. But it is exciting times for the heavyweights. Well, exciting time if you are Tyson Fury. Otherwise, it might be a head kick Tyson. It might be a worrying time for the others. But even so, it's a much welcome addition to the heavyweight division, and we'll see how he gets on in the future. But that's going to be it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this week for Universe Mode. But I will be streaming, of course, this week at points. Probably Modern Warfare, something else. We'll see. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it, and yeah, I'm off. So I'll thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. I will check that. Yes, don't worry. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good night, morning, afternoon, whatever it is where you are. Take care, everyone. Nothing's wrong with it. I loved it. I don't. Well, it's fine. Why? It's something not working, or? I don't know if it's racist to Russians. I don't know. I enjoyed it because it was awesome in general. So, I liked it. I didn't really see that, but I don't know. Maybe I didn't pick up on it. Either way, I really like the campaign. I recommend it. So, well, I won't spoil it, but you'll see later if you watch the video. You could just skip to the last fight anyway. I don't really think it's racist per se. I don't know. I haven't really had it pointed out, so maybe I'm not looking in the right areas, but yeah. I'd recommend you play it because it's really good. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good night, and have a good night, afternoon, morning, wherever it is where you are, and take care.